Tennessee, of course, is a Super Tuesday state this year.
News 4's Nancy Amons tonight with what you need to know before you go to the polls. Nancy.
Well, one thing to know is bring an umbrella, because if you're at a polling place where you have to wait in line outside, you could get stuck in the rain. Also keep in mind that if you're voting at a school, metro schools are open tomorrow. So try to find out what time you can come to the polls, not early in the morning, not in the time the schools are getting out. That way you can avoid the students coming and going on the buses.
Voting machines are rolling out for the big day.
And pull it through.
But what if you voted early and your candidate suspended his campaign? Did you waste your vote? Not necessarily, says the Davidson County Administrator of Elections. Those candidates' delegates may still help pick the presidential nominee.
The delegates, from Tennessee, they will go to the national convention and they will then choose who will be the candidate, both Republican and Democrat, that will run in November.
When you go vote tomorrow, you'll be asked if you want a Democratic or Republican ballot. Don't worry, you can change your mind in November, but know that not all races appear on both ballots.
So if you want to vote in a local election, you have to pull a Democratic ballot.
Two contested races, one for criminal court judge, the other for Metro trustee, do not appear on the Republican ballot. Finding churches and schools willing to serve as polling places is becoming a challenge. Jeff Roberts says some churches are saying no because of safety concerns. And when they do find a new location, they have to notify all the voters who are affected.
That means we have to send a voter registration card to every voter in that precinct.
3,000 or 4,000 voters at $1 apiece, well, that adds up.
So isn't that interesting? I hadn't thought about that, but with all the concern over safety in schools and in churches, it's getting a little bit harder to find locations. Tom?
It is indeed. Nancy, some folks may have just moved here from states where you can register on voting day. Can they do that here?
No, you can't do that here. In fact, the registration to vote deadline was 30 days ago, but register now and you'll be able to vote in November, Tom.
Nancy Amons live for us. Nancy, thanks.